So Fabrizio Romano just broke the worst news I have heard this week as an Arsenal fan. Madueke to Arsenal, here we go for £52 million. Chelsea wanted 50, but you know, us as Arsenal, we gotta give them 52. And now Arsenal, Arteta, don't we need a striker? Why are we signing Madueke when we need a striker? And apparently Arsenal are just 5 million short of signing Victor Osimhen. What more can I give to this club? Where can I donate on Arsenal's website so that we can sign this striker? And you know what, guys, if just 500,000 people each donate £10 to Arsenal, we can sign that striker. We can give that £5 million to Sporting so that we can get our striker Victor Osimhen. But honestly speaking, I know we need a Saka replacement, but of all the wingers you could sign in this big world, you go and you sign Madueke from Chelsea at a premium? And rightfully so. People are spray painting murals to let Arteta know how they feel.
Cool. Who the fuck is Antenna? I don't know no Antenna. I know Arteta. Is that meant to be an R? It looks fucking crap, but I respect it anyway. Yes, I woke up livid on the way to work, come through the tunnel, buzzing. Someone hasn't even bothered to go sleep. Madueke's absolutely rattled them. You can't even blame them either. Can you blame them? No, you can't. You got idiots talking about support a club. He's not all a shirt. No one wants to see it, bruv. No one wants to see it. No one wants to see it. Hey, I'll check the other side. There's nothing there. Nah, liberties.
Wait. Before I continue with what I'm saying, guys, can you guys please leave a like on this video? It really helps for the algorithm. You can subscribe to your boy if you want, but I need that like for the algorithm. Please leave a like on this video. All right, now to get back to what I was saying. Man City bought Ryan Cherki for just £30 million. £30 million. Now, if you ask anyone with a brain cell, who's better between Ryan Cherki and Madueke, they obviously gonna say Cherki. Now, if you're a stat merchant, Cherki had 19 GA in 30 games. You know what Madueke had? He had 10 GA in 32 matches. And don't forget, of his 7 goals, 4 of them came in one match against Wolves. Guys, our rivals are laughing at us. Our rivals are literally laughing at us. Liverpool are happy that this deal is happening. Chelsea fans, obviously they're over the moon. Man United, they're happy because they're not the only team which wastes money on players. Tottenham, you know what? All of our rivals, everyone who doesn't like Arsenal, they are so happy that we're signing Madueke. Imagine that. Your rivals are happy that you're signing a player because they see him as such a non-threat. You know what Madueke is? Stoppable on his day. Believable player. He strikes confidence into defenders. He is one of the players I have ever seen. Spurs. Tottenham are buying Kudus and Morgan Gibbs-White. And I've seen 1,000 videos made by Arsenal content creators linking Kudus to Arsenal. Why didn't we buy him then? Why are we buying Chelsea garbage? It would make so much more sense to just sign Kudus. Now, I'm not touched that Kudus is going to Tottenham. I'm touched that Tottenham are signing a good player. The fact that as a rival, I'm touched that you're signing Kudus means you're signing a good player. If Kudus was going to Arsenal after he had so many Tottenham links or whatever Tottenham links and Chelsea links he's had right now, Chelsea fans would be pressed, Tottenham fans would be pressed. But Arsenal right now, we go in, we sign Madueke, and our rivals are saying, thank the Lord, thank our Lord in heaven, Arsenal are signing Madueke. Because we all know this guy does not make our squad any better. But Arsenal being Arsenal, we needed to find a replacement for Raheem Sterling. Now, to give you an analogy of how stupid this transfer is, let's say you want to buy yourself an iPhone 16. The iPhone 16 costs $800. Now, if you're Mikel Arteta, you'd go into the store, tell them you want to pay $1,500 for an iPhone 16 with a cracked screen because you believe you can fix it. That's how Arsenal's doing business, signing a player like Madueke. And to get back to this analogy, even if you do fix the phone, it doesn't change the fact that you overpaid for a broken phone no one wants. They are overpaying for a Chelsea player that Chelsea themselves don't even want again. Do you know how dumb it is for us as a team to overpay for a right winger we don't even need when we desperately need a striker? And now you got all these dummies, all these dummy dum-dums on the internet trying to justify it with his age, saying, oh yeah bro, but he's so young, he's a diamond in the rough, we can mold him into a good player, and oh yeah, we need a Saka replacement, Bro, we still still have Reiss Nelson, Fabio Vieira, and Gabriel Jesus, bro. Do you genuinely think that Madueke is 10 times better than Reiss Nelson, bro? Give Reiss Nelson a chance. I'd rather be playing Reiss Nelson than having Madueke as the Saka replacement. And for all these guys who are saying, oh yeah, but he's young and unproven talent, let me show you a list of young and unproven wingers who are playing in the Premier League, which we could have bought as Saka backup. Look at that right there. From Brighton, we could have gotten Minter, another Brighton winger. We could have gotten Gruder. We could have gotten Oscar Bob from Man City. Unproven talent, but a talent nonetheless. And look there, at 27 years of age, Leon Bailey. He would probably be significantly cheaper than Madueke. But I believe if you ask anyone who they think is better between Leon Bailey and Madueke, if they have a brain, they'll say Leon Bailey. So trying to justify this Madueke transfer by saying, oh yeah, young, unproven talent, all that type of stuff. There is young, unproven talent in the Premier League, which we could have bought instead of Madueke if we wanted a replacement for Saka. And even if we look outside of Prem, for £50 million, we can get a player like Adeyemi or Brahim Diaz. But no, Arsenal, we want to help out Chelsea financially. And you know what's the best thing about this Madueke transfer? If Chelsea end up buying Rodrigo, Arsenal, I hope you know we helped them pay for Rodrigo. And there are stupid Arsenal fans on the internet who genuinely believe we're going to sign Gyökeres, we're going to sign Eze, we're going to sign Madueke, and we're going to sign Rodrigo all in one window. Are you smoking crack? Another thing I don't understand about this Madueke deal is it was concluded within like 2 weeks, yet it took us 6 months to sign Zubimendi, and we can't even get the striker, the one player we need the most, across the line. Now me personally, I wouldn't be as upset about the Madueke transfer if we had bought a striker first, but we can't even give Sporting that extra 5 million to get Gyökeres, but we will twerk for Chelsea and give them 52 million pounds for Madueke. Make it make sense. Why is Madueke being signed before Gyökeres? I think I'll have a heart attack. I think I will genuinely have a heart attack if I see Madueke wearing the number 10 jersey or the number 14 jersey. I pray, because it's already a here we go, because Madueke is basically already going to have his medicals and all that type of stuff. Whatever number he picks, Madueke, please do not pick 14 and don't pick 10. I beg you, brother. And now, like, this Madueke transfer has me feeling so pessimistic. I just have this negative feeling that at the end of the season, or at the not end of the season, at the end of the transfer window, deadline day, Arsenal failed to sign all our striker targets. I'm talking Watkins, I'm talking Gyökeres, I'm talking Šeško. We failed to sign all of them. Deadline day, we put in a bid for Nicholas Jackson. I am so afraid of that happening. Like, I just have a feeling Arsenal deadline day, after failing to sign all our striker targets, deadline day, we sign Rashford or Nicholas Jackson. Just kill me right now. And you know what? You know what I hope happens with this whole Madueke transfer? I hope it's an Aubameyang part 2. I hope Madueke comes into the team, his personality and Arteta's personality clash, and he gets frozen out of the team. How perfect would that be? We pay 52 million pounds. You know, that would be such a Manchester United thing to do. You pay all that money for a player just to freeze them out of the squad. I'm talking Garnacho, I'm talking Anthony, I'm talking Sancho. You pay like 70 million pounds for Sancho and you just freeze him out of the squad. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with Madueke, especially with the type of player he is. He's the leader of Mandem FC. They call them Mandem FC because of Madueke. And I just have this feeling that Madueke and Arteta, their personalities are going to clash, and eventually he's going to get frozen out of that team. I can just see it happening. And you know what's going to end up happening? Reiss Nelson or whoever's there, one of our young players in the academy or whoever, they're just going to end up playing that right wing position as a Saka replacement anyway, thus leading us to waste 52 million pounds and have a useless player on our books for 5 years. Arsenal, what are you doing? Just sign the striker. You know what? It's already done. I can't even complain anymore because the deal is done. It's not a if. I can't tell them not to sign him because we've already signed them. So we're already screwed, guys. But Arsenal, as long as you sign that striker, there is hope for next season. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It helps with the algorithm, and subscribe to your boy for more football videos. Peace.